All right, what's up, YouTube? Sorry for the no post over the past few days. We was at the retreat, and I was initially gonna post there, but the Wi-Fi is buns, and the data sucked too. So I could barely text my mom. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but we got the post now. We got some footage, got some interviews, and then we got a super deep, in-depth reflection of what happened, and part of my past too. So stay tuned for the end for that, man. And yeah, I'm just gonna this video format. It was gonna originally be the 0 to 10K while I was there, but we'll just do the retreat video to in this one and just pick it up where we left off tomorrow. So yeah, we're just gonna be showing y'all some of the footage I got. Then I'll show you guys the interviews, and then finally what I got from it, in-depth reflection. And yeah, man, without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, YouTube, this is the rental car. I go, Mom. So we gonna be driving in, you know what I'm saying? Perfect for the trip. And without further ado, let's get into it, man. All right, chat. He's at the retreat. So I can see it's like cabins and stuff back there. I'm just chilling, about to do some work in the main lounge. Keep you updated with the progress. And yeah, it's looking nice. We're gonna find out more about what we doing soon. And yeah, I'm gonna keep you updated, man. All right, YouTube, got this beautiful scenery. We finally arrived also. We got this water slide. Got this little boat stuff. Nice little bridge. You know what I'm saying? It's just just got here. So we exploring right now. And yeah, looking nice. Nice and natureful. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm gonna show y'all more as we get acquainted, get the tour and stuff. So yeah, get y'all. That's your greatest. All right, this is where we staying at, chat. You know what I'm saying? We got some camping houses over here. And stuff. All right, Mr. KB, man, how you been feeling about the retreat?
Oh man, I was ashamed that it was my first time coming. I've been doing it for 10 years, but
Yeah.
I see timing is everything, and I'm glad I finally made it. I can't wait for the next year. See how many people I can bring next year. It's dope though.
Yep. What do you think you've enjoyed most coming out here?
I've enjoyed seeing other believers in receive breakthroughs. I've enjoyed seeing people confident about their faith.
I agree with you there, man.
Confidence from each other.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Any other comments you want to add?
Just can't wait till next year, man. I wish I was more prepared, and I'm ready to be brand new when I get back home.
Yep.
For sure.
All right, let's go eat, man.
Let's eat.
All right, chat. It's the main area. I don't know if it's focused or not, but it's the only place with Wi-Fi, man. All right, chat. We at this little mini golf. Let's see what we're getting out of. Oh. Not enough power behind that swing.
Oh, come on. That's a setup.
Ooh, just missed it.
No, we was just having a conversation.
Let's know, bro. My team was so cheap.
Amen. I'm gonna say this. So
Temu has like a lot of unlimited stuff that you can get like just for like a minimum of like $2 or $3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just the app itself. But if you're an affiliate, which you're an influencer, you'll be able to have an opportunity to get credit or money through Temu, and you even have to use your own money. Just saying, bro.
Basic, man. I expect you. I'm surprised.
Y'all heard it, bro. Y'all heard it. That's the sauce right there.
Temu sponsor me.
What's up, YouTube? We're about to hit the zip line. I'm gonna show you that in a sec. About to hit the lake. Then jail blasters. You know what I'm saying? And fire, but this retreat has been great spiritually. They were giving testimonies earlier, but it really touched my heart, man. Really touched my heart. And made me want to get closer to God. So yeah. What I've been up to, just been having fun here. Trying to grow in faith, have fun, meet new people. And yeah, man, about to go to do some of the activities, and I'm gonna update y'all. Yeah, so I'll catch y'all. Y'all see this chat? Beauty of God's creation right here. Got this nice little path in the dark. Got the nice little bush with the leaves. I mean the flowers. It's tough, man. Ooh. Like the red ones, the yellow ones. It's too dark to see them. It's tough right here. I'm gonna get my mom a little flower bed like this one day. Yeah. Got the moths. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. All right, YouTube. So that was the footage we ended up getting. Honestly, would have done. I would have done it more in depth and explained more in them, but I didn't think I was gonna make this type of just video of the whole trip. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But from here on, I'm gonna show y'all a little clip of some music they had going, and then we're gonna get into the interviews and the self-reflection, man. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, my man. How'd you like the men's retreat?
This was a wonderful retreat. This was my reset.
Yeah.
Spiritual reset.
All right.
Excellent.
All right, and what was the point of the men's retreat this year?
The point of the men's retreat was deliverance. And healing my son right here.
All right, appreciate it, man. All right, so Gio, how'd you like the men's retreat this year?
Men's retreat was a blessing, man. You know, being able to be in there in the presence of God, be able to receive and understand what He would want me to understand. Because a lot of people do not understand what God wants us to receive. People do not want to strive and want to understand who God is. Because we understand what He wants us to do, but we need to know Him fully.
That's deep, bro. That's deep. What would you say your favorite moment is out of the whole men's retreat?
I would say seeking forgiveness from my father, because I had a lot of stuff bottled in, and even if when I was forgiving him,
It's your boy.
at one time, at one point, but I still had that mindset of still not forgiving him for what he done.
You were able to let all that go over this?
Absolutely.
It's beautiful, bro. And what'd you say to people who haven't been? And what'd you say? What'd you say to them?
Well, first of all, you need to go. And second, God is wanting you to go, because He's been reaching out each and every man's hand to be able to come to this retreat, because you can be saved.
Yep.
because people that might believe in God, they come back and they be able to receive God.
All right. It's beautiful, bro. Appreciate you. All right. How did you like the men's retreat this year?
Very good, very good.
Very good. What was your favorite part about it?
Everything.
Everything. Give me one moment.
We did, what was that called? Gel blasting.
Bro, I ain't get to go on that. I ain't get to go on that.
He was sweet.
Man.
Yeah.
You was out there winning? Oh. Hey, at least you had fun, you know what I'm saying? All right, and what would you say to the people who haven't been to men's retreat? What would you tell them?
Shoot, if you come here, you'll have plenty of fun. I'm talking about beyond fun.
All right, man. Appreciate it. All right, man. What would you say about the men's retreat this year?
It was chill. It's like every year.
It's chill.
You know when Prophet get up there, it get intense. We had a 4-hour service.
Yeah, that was tough, man.
It was supposed to end at 10, and you get out to 1. But it was pretty chill.
All right. What'd you say your favorite part of it was?
I really like to sleep, so that was pretty much my favorite part. I can eat all I want. I really love food.
Yeah. All you can eat is tough.
Not for real.
Man, all right. And what would you say to people who haven't been before? What'd you tell them?
Well, y'all need to push up next year.
All right,
If
babe.
y'all don't, I'm going to find y'all.
I appreciate it, man.
No doubt.
All right. What would you say? How do you feel about the men's retreat this year?
Oh man, first of all, I'm Prophet Daniel. This is my 4th time at the Manifest Men's Retreat, and I think it's a beautiful time, man. When I come here, I like to prioritize 2 things.
Yep.
One is encounter. I want to make sure that either myself or others have an encounter with Jesus Christ tangibly. And 2 is fellowship. Like, there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of stories here. Like, bond with people, meet new people, introduce yourself to new people.
Yeah.
And have fun activities, right?
Yeah.
Things that we can do together. So, encounters with Jesus and fellowship, those are the 2 things I love to prioritize. That's my strategy when I come here. And we accomplished that. Like, there was a whole lot of testimonies, a whole lot of powerful encounters,
Yeah.
a lot of freedom.
For sure.
We had a fun time fellowshipping with each other. And so, mission accomplished for me and my vision.
Yeah, it's a beautiful experience, man. What would you say is your favorite moment of this whole trip?
Man, favorite moment gotta be the church services we had. I think we had about 4 church services a part of the whole thing.
Yep.
In the midst of all the activities. And my favorite moment was just seeing the young men receive encounters from Jesus Christ. There were people who got delivered. There were people who heard testimonies that helped them get comfortable with what they were going through. There were people who actually gave their life to Jesus Christ. And so those are my favorite moments, is just the salvations, the encounters, where people get to know He's real and He wants a relationship with me. God is real. He wants a relationship with me. That's my favorite moments, to see those moments happen. I saw those moments happen.
All right, final question. What would you say to anybody who hasn't been to the men's retreat?
Man, anybody who haven't been to the Manifest Men's Retreat, I would say come on out. Connect with Prophet OJ, connect with Elder Simpson. Come on out and actually get a chance to get refreshed in your spirit from what we're doing here. And so I definitely encourage everybody to come on out.
I said the prophet are on you.
All right, appreciate you, man. All right, tell us your name, how old you is, where you come from, all that.
My name is Marzay. I'm 17.
Up.
I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
All right, and my fault. What do you feel about the whole experience of the men's retreat this weekend?
The men's retreat was the most blessed experience I've ever had today. This weekend, it's blessed every single time, but this way, the Lord has His way. And that's just the best thing you can ask for. The Lord has His way.
Yeah.
He knows what's best for us.
Of course, man, of course.
So it's beautiful. It was absolutely miraculous. Everybody received the way how they needed to get received. It's beautiful.
All right.
Ask for nothing more.
And what would you say is your favorite moment over this whole retreat?
Favorite moment is watching the young men forgive their fathers.
It's your boy.
Get themselves out of that curse of feeling pitiful towards the lack of having a father. I really appreciated every young man receiving, because the men who didn't have the fathers were the ones who actually didn't receive in the morning service yesterday. And so they received yesterday night. And it was beautiful, man. Even with my dude, he has a recording right here.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, man. And final question. What would you say to anybody who hasn't been to the men's retreat yet?
Oh yeah, you need to come through, man. If you my age, if you 17, if you around a young age, you know, if you just a man in general, come to the men's retreat, you know, so you can get a deeper relationship with God. And it's all if you want to have a deeper relationship with God too.
Yep.
You know, it's not gonna be forced, but if you want to get deeper, come to the men's retreat. You're gonna learn more. You're gonna grow. You're gonna be a prosperous man.
All right.
In his name.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate. All right. Tell us your name, where you from, all of that.
Oh, what's up? My name is Benjamin, from the Metro Detroit area.
All right.
I'm 26 years old.
All right. And how'd you feel about the men's retreat this weekend?
This was definitely one of the better ones. This was definitely a very, very powerful time. If you wanted to take it over to the car, Jarrell will help you out. Sorry about that.
No, you all good.
But anyway, yeah, so this was probably like one of the more powerful services I think we had, the more powerful weekends we had. I've been coming for like the last 4 years.
Yep.
And I haven't missed yet. God willing, I won't ever.
Yep.
But nonetheless, yeah, the Lord moved very, very powerfully this weekend. I saw a lot of you guys spiritually begin to open up in ways that you guys didn't before. A lot of you guys came in a little bit more reluctant, you know, because some of you guys are used to church as usual, where you kind of come in, you get a word, you leave out, and then you continue to do whatever. But the whole point is that this should be a life-changing experience. This shouldn't be something that's taken lightly to where it's like, okay, yeah, I got a good word, and blah, blah, blah. Someone pray for me, okay, cool. No, it's far bigger and it's far greater than that. It's just a matter of taking your salvation serious after this. You know, the whole experience isn't meant for, you know, you guys enjoy yourselves just doing recreational stuff. And, you know, that's the bonus part.
Yeah.
The main goal of everything that we do here and everything that we're a part of is to become closer and closer to Christ and become more like Him and less like ourselves.
Couldn't agree more, man. And what would you say is your favorite experience here over this whole weekend?
You know, what's funny is like this was totally off camera, and by off camera I mean I didn't record it on my camera.
Yep.
But there was a point where like I believe this was the morning service yesterday morning, where the spirit was just so happy. No one wanted to leave. You know, those that left, but for the majority of us that stayed, we stayed.
Yeah.
And you know, we all just kind of stayed there and worshiped for, man, probably another like an additional 20-30 minutes. I hopped on the keys, and you know, the Lord used me mightily. All glory to God, and it was just powerful. It was really, really powerful. That personally was my favorite.
That's
But
amazing,
also,
man.
I shouldn't even say second to that. My next favorite part would be my brother's good friend of his giving his life to Christ.
Oh, yeah.
That was very impactful, man. There's no greater feeling than watching and seeing somebody give their life to Christ, deciding to, you know, forsake the world and pick up their cross and walk and follow Jesus Christ. That is a huge decision to make. You know, there's no greater feeling, and there's no greater sight to see than that. So,
Yeah, that was beautiful. And finally, what would you tell anybody who hasn't been to the men's retreat yet?
you need to come, and you need to come, you need to come. I don't care where you are in your walk. You can be the greatest of prophets, or you can be the lowliest of servants. You need to come. You should come, and it's highly advised that you come, especially if you are looking for an impartation that you can't receive at wherever your church home is. You really, truly want to be, and on top of that, being surrounded by other men, too. You know, something happens when we sharpen each other and we get together as men to begin to really rough out those edges that we all kind of show up with, because we're not going to do this again for another 360 something days.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's really a matter of doing what we can here now, so that way we can prepare everybody for the life that comes when you guys all go back home. Because at the end of the day, Satan's waiting for you there.
Yeah.
Same way that he could have easily messed with you here, but he's waiting for you there. The world is waiting for you out there. And the whole point is that when you come, you're going to be prepared, you're going to be armed, and you're going to be dangerous in the spirit. And that's really the most important thing, is that you will be armed and dangerous in the spirit.
All right. Appreciate you, man. All right. Tell us your name, a little bit about yourself.
Okay. I'm here from Chicago, Illinois. My name is Navanda Brown, aka Vaughn. I've attended the first manifest on last year, 2023. So this is my second attendee. And I enjoyed myself. And what I gather is manifest boys to men. It's a transition of manhood, the rite of passage, that without leadership, how do we grow?
Yeah.
So it's very important for, just like in the archives and the antiquity of our race, they had men, and I forget what the name was, but in Africa, it goes all the way back where they had a rite of passage where the men were taken separately with the boys. You see that in Kunta Kinte, and many of them went through a ritual. So we're going through not only a natural ritual, but a spiritual ritual.
Yeah.
Because it's manifesting us into me.
Yeah, they were talking about growing in the spirit in one of the sermons. So yeah.
So what was your name again?
Adrián.
Adrián.
Yep.
Okay, I'm glad to meet you.
Glad to meet you as well.
I hope that this impact will not only impact us, no matter what is going on in the world, our commission is not stopped. And it may sway us to see the political, the economical, the world crises, wars, but God still has us in time. And in time is his will for our life. Because the kingdom is coming. Not churchianity or religion, but his kingdom is coming through men that he's manifesting.
All right. And over this whole retreat, what would you say is your favorite part, your favorite moment of the whole time?
Well, I have to break it down to this. When the prophet Greg McCurry ministered to me, I knew it was coming, but he ministered years of my experience where it looked like I was down, I was thrown away, but he gave me a word to say, you matter. Like they say, black men matter.
Yeah.
Well, Vaughn mattered.
That's beautiful. All right, and what would you tell anybody who hasn't been to the men's retreat yet?
Look, hurry up, ASP. Start planning today for 2025 because it's going to be impactful. What God has a revelation for you. And whoever watches this video, may you know God is doing something with me.
All right, you heard him. Appreciate you. All right, YouTube. We is finally back. As you can see, we back in the bedroom, back in the city, back home, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, when I tell you the retreat, it was fire, bro. It was fire. I'm gonna just give you a whole recap before the retreat, during the retreat, and after the retreat, how it affected me as a man, how I want to grow from it. And yeah, without further ado, man, let's get right into this video. All right, chat. So, going into this retreat, you know, well, actually, let me just give y'all a little backstory real quick. This might get a little deep on here today, chat, but it's necessary. It's necessary because the retreat truly helped me with my self-reflection, with my growth. Like, I don't know, man. It's touched by God, man. Touched by God. But yeah, so I say this starts, I guess, maybe ninth grade. So growing up, you know, I was a Christian little boy, you know what I'm saying, running around the church with my dogs, Gabe, Gaden, you know, I was running around in the church with them. We was chilling. I grew up, I kind of went to church because I had to, but I still had faith in God. I got baptized, and yeah, that was just me growing up. And then I say around, I don't know, ninth grade, it all changed, bro. Oh, wait, no, 10th grade, actually, I'd probably say. It all changed. I I got online on social media. I seen Muslims, atheists, Buddhists, all arguing about God. And I was man of the faith, man of word, but I go into that and I'm like, man, all these different religions, like there are wars. People are fighting and dying for these gods. So I'm like, how? Like, all right, like, which one is real, which is not? Who's the true God, who's not? It was just confusing period. So ended up kind of overwhelming me, you know, chat. And I left God. I just started living on my own. It was just from there. And I say about 9th grade, 10th grade, sorry. It was the beginning, actually 9th grade, I'd say it started. Because at that point, it was quarantine. We was locked up in the crib, playing the game, all day. You know how it gets. I was eating like 3 to 5. I averaged like 3 to 5 bowls of cereal a day. Ended up gaining a bunch of weight and becoming really insecure about myself. It was, I think I reached 220 pounds at a point, and I was at that point is when I went into 10th grade, and that was an in-person one. So I would come to school, man. I felt like everybody was judging me, bro. I would look down. I literally had one homie, Keith. Shout out Keith. But yeah, I was just chilling with Keith. I didn't want to talk to anybody. Just really try to stay out the way because I was insecure. Like I just didn't like who I was, who I'd become. And then at that point, I'd also got into weed as well. And then it just, I don't know, bro. Like ever since that first edible I took, it was like, it just became a perfect distraction for my life because I was insecure about my looks, myself. And I was honestly, truly just like deeply, I was scared of what people would think of me. I was scared of who might judge me for my weight, my character. And I hid away my true self. I would just act, you know, in accordance to what was popular, what was right, or right, you know what I'm saying, what everybody did. And in an environment like Ipsy High School, I just leaked myself. It don't matter. In an environment like that, it's the norm is to be like a gangster, be smoking weed, fights. Like there's fights like 3 times a week. And yeah, so that was my norm. That was what I looked up to, even though I knew it wasn't who I wanted to be. And I just embodied that lifestyle for a bit. Not fully, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, it was from there, I say, is when I started to lose my way. And moving into, I started smoking weed. At first it was fun, you know. Being high is like, it's fun. Like y'all who know. But then it turned into more than just fun. I started using it to, I guess, cope with my life. At first it started with the edible, then one more time, and then I got a weed pen. I was like, man, I just once a week. Turned it to 2 times a week. Turned into, all right, just 3 times a week. 4 times every day. Maybe just at night for now. Turned it to in the morning. And every single day, I'd say every single day of 10th grade, I was just high, bro. I was just using it as a distraction. And not just that as well. Same with my game over there, Xbox. I haven't been on it in a minute, but it's nothing initially wrong with the Xbox, but I was playing with my friends. It's distracting, gives you that dopamine reward, and I used it as a distraction as well. I just over-consumed crazy. I'll be up at 2, 3, 4. I'll play like 10 hours a day. Get off that, distract myself again with social media. I also struggled with pornography at that time. You know how it gets growing up. It's a struggle, man. It's a struggle. And it was just all these different vices that initially can be a good thing, be for fun. Not pornography though. Don't get into that if you're a young man. But yeah, it could be a good thing, can be fun, but then it turned into a distraction and really a vice for me to, I don't know what was going on at that time. It was just a dark period, man. And I was just distracting myself, lost entire sight of who I was, what I wanted. I would just act like everybody else, just try to please everybody else, lie about myself. And yeah, then moving on to 10th grade, it got better. I ended up losing the weight. Moving to 11th, sorry. I ended up losing the weight at the end of 10th. Got a bit more confidence in myself. But I still felt empty. I still felt like I honestly, I just hated myself, bro, because I wasn't who I wanted to be. And it was a tough period, man. Yeah, I didn't know what I wanted to do, what I wanted to be, but I just knew I was living for others. I was a slave to others. I was a slave to my game, social media, weed, pornography, you name it, I was there, bro. And yeah, it became kind of the depressing period of my life because I was like, I'm cooked. I put all this effort and time, work into becoming someone I don't want to be. And yeah, I'm just fried, bro. Like, I don't know who I am. I was just like, honestly just gave up, like accepted it. Funny thing is, I know y'all remember when Tate got popular. He was like, yeah, bro, just, I don't know. You know what he was saying. You know what he's saying. Talking about get money, get woman. And even that's not what I want. But hearing Tate say that you can really like change your life around. See, I wasn't tapped into this. I wasn't tapped in, but saying you could really change your life around. I was like, all right. So around 11th is when I started my self-improvement journey. And I was like, all right, I'm not gonna lie, I hate the way I'm living. I hate everything about myself. And I didn't know what was right or wrong in my life. And I wanted to change. So yeah, from there we started here, I'll actually show y'all real quick, make a cut. All right, so basically what I started doing is I would get on YouTube. I would search up self-help, self-development videos, how to change, how to be better. I would just get like small tips in there. And then I'll have these papers. I don't know if it's going to be inverted, but it was like, for example, I had the goal to be free, financially free, have time freedom, location freedom, and mental freedom. Because I wanted to be able to travel the world as I wanted and really escape this like cycle of negativity and slavery within my own mind. So I was like, man, I really want freedom, bro. I want to change. Like I hate how I'm living. I want to feel free in my mind, actually live a life I want to live and be able to afford what I want to afford. I wanted physical freedom as well as mental. I didn't know about the spiritual freedom yet. But yeah, I had these things. It was like freedom, week 1, keep my room and house clean, take good at hygiene, because I wasn't taking care of myself at all. I'm not gonna lie, my room was dirty. Yeah, I was pretty depressed, bro. It was bad. So I had like this like little list. I just had the hygiene here, and I would just mark it off, try to get better each day. Just had the list, kept going, and as you can see, these stacked papers. There was a time I fell off for a while too, and I got really back into. It was around summer period. I played the game like 14 hours a day, just smoking all day. Like I would just fry my brain to distract myself, and it was bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I kept doing this. I kept failing at it. I kept trying again, failing, trying again, failing, trying again. And then it got to a point where I was like, and also the thing too, I would hide all of this. I would hide. I'm trying to become a better person, because that wasn't the norm. That wasn't the norm. In my friend group as well. Nothing against them, but that's not the norm. You know, it's normal to play video games, just talk shit on there, you know, just have fun on the game, watch TV, be on TikTok. And there's nothing wrong if you want to do those things, but it wasn't what I wanted. But I was constantly drowning myself in those sources of pleasures to please others, distract myself, and kind of just cope with my life, because I really didn't, like, I kind of lost a will to live at a point in 11th. But let's get back. But yeah, so I was just doing these, trying to be better, and then I was like, I need some accountability with this. And oh, also, I forgot to mention, there was a time when I fell off, and I was scrolling TikTok. Because I had initially done these, and then I fell off them for a minute. Then I started again, but I was super bad. Like, I'll do it like 2 days, get like half the task, go like 3 days without, just pure indulgence in the terrible things I was talking about for me. And yeah, and then I was scrolling TikTok, and then I found it was a self-improvement video. It was like self-improvement day 75 or something. And then I was like, yo, what's this? And I scrolled, it was a slideshow. I swiped, and he had all the tasks on there. It was like all the tasks, work on business, read book, do this. And man, I was watching that same video for like 2 hours, because I was like, this guy, he's on there trying to change every day. I really want to change, bro. I hate who I am. I want to be different. I didn't know exactly what I wanted at this time, but I was like, I just want to be different, bro. So I did that. Just kept going, and then I was like, all right, I'll make my own page. But as I said, my friend group, the people I hung out with, no one was trying to do self-development, and it's like kind of like corny to post your tasks, what you're doing on, you know, some slides. Sometimes I put anime on there. Sometimes I put like Kobe Bryant, David Goggins. It's like kind of corny, bro. So I'm like, I made my page, but I didn't start it for like months, because I was afraid. As I said, I was a slave to others' opinions. I was like just scared of people in general, bro. And I didn't start it for months because I was scared of, what if my friends found it? What would they think of me? What if people found it? Would they make fun of me? No, I should just, in the light, I'll stay as I am. Just keep pleasing others. And I'm not saying I only hung out with my friends because of that. I truly love my boys, you know what I'm saying? But it was just, I would just go so deep into trying to please other people, bro. It was, I don't know, it was bad. But actually, let me show you guys real quick. All right, chat. Let me go down a little. So we're on a Nikon camera now. I was recording on the phone before. I'm gonna have a screen recording. I'm gonna show y'all. So I can't find the person who initially inspired me because I started the self-improvement page eventually, and I got banned, bro, at day 127. There's a little journey between there that I'm gonna share about, but I'm gonna just show y'all kind of the videos I'm talking about. So, for example, see self-improvement 177. You just have all these tasks here. Just write it out and then go through it. At the end, you have quote of the day, or that's what I like to do, and you have a reflection. Um, and yeah, as I said, I was at this time. All right. Yeah, as I said, camera actually died mid-recording, so we'll be able to use some of it when I showed y'all. But yeah, but as I said, at this time, I was yeah, I didn't. I was trying to improve, but I was scared of what others would think of me, so I just hide it away from my friends. Honestly, I don't even share it fully now, but I'm more open about what I'm doing, and a couple of my friends know I do it. So yeah, but yeah, I just kept posting the videos. Wish I could show you the day one, but as I said, I got banned. But yeah, I just kept posting, trying to improve, trying to actually like myself, you know what I'm saying? And it got to a point where the videos, I was just doing them every day. I would increase the task, but it got to a point where my self-hatred from just doing these things. Oh, also, it was like just a battle, bro. Like sometimes I would just stay on the game longer than I know I should be because I was focused on pleasing others, pleasuring myself, distracting myself, and yeah, I didn't put it into actually bettering myself and healing. But the thing is, I was doing all this self-improvement stuff. I did not include God at all, bro. I was just, I don't know. And yeah, and at the time I was dating this girl. Yeah. So it was like so many distractions just around me. I couldn't focus on myself. And honestly, I was not happy with this girl at all. But as I said, I was a people pleaser, bro. So I don't know. It like wasn't entirely that. There was some but I was, because I didn't even give it the relationship a fair chance, because I didn't know how to express myself, set boundaries, say what I like and don't like, and it just like when something happened that I didn't like, I wouldn't share about it because I'm worried about what she might think of me. And from there, it was just, I started to resent her. It wasn't her fault though, it was mine for not communicating. Man, and then I cut it off, the relationship. I honestly feel bad about the way I did it, but it was what was best for me at the time. And then yeah, we started posting videos, getting better day by day. I had times where I fell off for like a week, 3 days, etc. And yeah, I was just kept getting better day by day. But the thing is, I also hated school. Like, I wanted to just live freely, bro. I hated school, hated the educational system. Felt like a slave to it as well. And then the fact that you go to college, then work. I hated the traditional path. It was just terrible to me. And yeah, bro. Yeah, I just kept improving day by day. But at the same time, I was also still indulging myself deeply into these vices to distract myself. Just playing the game right after improvement stuff. Sometimes before, I say I'll do it later, play till like 3 a.m., then knock myself out. But yeah, I was still getting high almost every single day, just as a distraction. Like, I didn't even feel high anymore, bro. And I had tons of anxiety still. Never went away. And I was just depressed, bro. still. And I was like, man, is this even gonna help? There was points where I was like, I literally just lost I've never been at that point where I wanted to, kill myself, commit. But I was at a point where I was like, man, I don't even have a will to live anymore. This probably wasn't true, honestly, but it was for a long period. It was just, my thoughts were so negative, bro. I lost my will to live. I was like, I don't care if I even die anymore, bro, because like I'm not who I want to be. I hate the way I lived, what I got to. And yeah, bro, it was a tough time, but we kept pushing regardless. That's the whole thing about the accountability. Man, I had some support in the comments. Truly worked wonders, bro. Like my mutuals on TikTok, some people I found also do the same vids. Like, oh, they just kept me going, bro. It just kept me going. And this one guy, his username's like, who ass dude, like, man, he's been there since day one, bro. He's just supporting, like, it's crazy. So yeah, I appreciate all of them. If you're watching this, I love y'all, bro. I love y'all. But yeah, it just kept going from there. And as I said, it was back and forth, between distraction, pleasure. And we got to a point where I actually started to feel better about myself. I was passionate a bit, I was starting to go open more. And then it turned into kind of, if I didn't get every test done, I would feel like a failure then, or it got to that point. So we just kept improving, and then I was like, I still was indulging in all this stuff. And then I watched the show too. Y'all can call it corny if you want, bro, but I watched the show Vinland Saga, and also One Piece. That inspired me to be better as well. But I was watching the show Vinland Saga. Thorfinn, bro, he was like, I won't get into it too much, but he was in a like cycle of hatred, violence, and then he changed. Like he changed for the better, bro. Like watching his character transformation just inspired me to be a better man as well. And at that time I fell off for a bit, but then that just gave me a push to keep going. And from there on, I just kept pushing, man. 11th, made it to 12th. I mean, I was still smoking. I was addicted to porn. Still on social media tons. Watching TV tons. Indulging myself in the game tons. People pleasing, scared of people still. Not as much. Like, all these things were decreasing, but it was still there. I still was not free. And let's say, oh yeah, as I said, I hated school. So I went to an alternative school in 12th. I was like, oh my gosh, it's terrible. And then that school is honestly amazing, but when I first went, I did not go to school for like 5 months, bro. And at that time, I was just fighting with myself every day. Some days we'd have good days and improve. Some days they were terrible, and those terrible days led to more terrible days. And then I would get like 2 good days, terrible day, I would feel terrible about myself, and then move on to one more, and how back on. The cycle continue, bro. It's just endless fighting with myself, my mind, and yeah. Then we got to a point where it was starting to look better, and at this point I started to pray a little bit, and yeah, I went through 12th, still in this cycle, but honestly, I'm still partially in this cycle. I feel like now I'll get into it, but yeah. And then 12th, I didn't go to school a lot. I would just distract myself or self-improve. And then I'd say like halfway through, it started to get better, bro. It started to get better. I actually started to prioritize my self-development more, my self-care. I started to be happier with myself. and actually start to look at myself in the mirror and not completely hate myself, you know. And it was nice, man. It was nice. So I just kept at it. I'm still at it now. And then I didn't like school, so I joined the educational platform, as you can see, because I wanted to be an entrepreneur for long. I was in the real world before. I was still fighting against myself every day, so that obviously didn't work out. So I wasn't disciplined enough to start a business. And yeah, we just kept going, kept pushing. I joined the one I'm in now, and I'm just going, keep pushing, fail again, get back up, fail. Just a cycle. And then I graduated. Now I'm, as you probably know the journey from there, but I graduated. I'm just now going through it. And then what I did is, in those videos, I implemented pray and read the Bible 30 minutes a day, because I used to be ashamed of myself from God, like because of my sins I was committing, and I didn't, as I said, I walked away from God, also partially because all the other religion and stuff. But I say, like, in 12th, I started praying like maybe once a week. I stopped, and then at this point, at like the end, I started praying. I implemented the test, pray. I think it was read Bible like any amount of time. So I did that. I ended up taking the task out. Then I did it back. It's like read it 10 minutes a day, pray twice, and then I graduated. I was like, all right, all these self-improvement guys are saying, you know, put God first and stuff. It's important to have a relationship. So I was like, okay, let me try to take it more serious. Started praying 3 times a day and 30 minutes a day. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, from there, I was just praying. But honestly, I don't know. I was still sinning against God, struggling, addicted to porn. So that was like, I was like in this, I felt like I couldn't connect with God. And yeah, from there, my mom, she started dating this guy, KB. And yeah, he's cool. She's cool. So I went and talked to him occasionally, and yeah, eventually, I found out he was a man of God as well. And then I was talking to him about this like a month ago, maybe. It's like I was telling him like all this stuff, and he was like, "Let me call up we was just going through it, talking about it, how God was involved in it, a sin, etc. It's like, let me call my boy OJ, my boy OJ." So we was on there, man, bro. He was dropping bombs on the phone, and it really kind of got me curious about who God is. Again, trying to build a relationship. But as I said, I wasn't perfect. I kept some days I wouldn't read. I would, and then he's talking about the retreat coming up, men's retreat. I was like, oh, bet. And bro was spitting on the phone. He got a retreat going on. All right, bet. Let me go there. Let me see what it's about. So I'm still doing my self-improvement stuff. Honestly, it was a lot better. I was happy with myself for the most part, and I was pursuing my business, even though I still struggled for all the stuff I mentioned. It was getting better. My life was getting better, but yeah, it was looking good. I started acknowledging God more. It was looking better. And then, man, I went to the retreat. So we got there. It was Friday. Yeah, Friday. So I just went down, I explored a bit. And they had this sermon, and it was just normal. It was like church. I haven't been to church in years. Well, actually, I went a couple times, but yeah, it was like church. And then I went to bed. But man, the next day, bro, oh my gosh. So we did a morning sermon, and it was beautiful, bro. It was beautiful. And then we did our activities, but man, it was man the what's it called, the afternoon sermon, bro. It was something different, bro. Like this guy Marzay, bro. Marzay, if you're watching this, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. This guy Marzay, they were doing testimonies. He went up there. He was like, and I used to, like, I didn't tell anybody about the problem with pornography. I was ashamed, bro. Like, I had it in my page. I told a couple people actually, but I was ashamed. And he went up there, spoke truly about it, spoke about the problem, was talking about and how we overcame it, got better through God. And man, when I tell you, it was a supernatural experience, bro. Like he was talking about it. He looked directly at me, bro. He said, I forgot exactly what he said, but I felt it was like supernatural, bro. The presence of God was insane, bro. I felt like energy of like light, light energy. I don't know. I can't describe it, bro. I honestly can't describe it. And you know, before I felt this. I've been close with the God before, but I ended up passing it off as like placebo. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. I was like, man, this can't be real. Like, what is this presence? And my homie was talking about, yeah, bro, be careful, placebo. I was like, oh man, that's what it was. Dang. And then I just went away. And I saw this video, this guy in live, he's like debunking Christians. He made like some points, and I was like, I guess God's not real. So I guess it was just a placebo effect, man. So I was like, okay, let me just go on about my life. But man, when I tell you, bro, it was multiple times too. He was talking. I just felt filled with the Holy Spirit. I don't know. It was just the presence of God. I could feel it. It's like, yo, this is what I felt before, bro. I was like, oh my gosh, bro. This is crazy. Like, I don't know. And then it happened again. And it happened again, bro. I was like, yo, he's spitting right now. Like, he was looking like dead at me on some of these points. He was talking about the girls with crystals. I dated a girl like that, bro, and it was during that dark time, 10th grade. He's talking about being led away, other religion stuff, exactly what happened, struggle with pornography, bro. And man, it was like I don't know, it was crazy, bro. It was like supernatural, bro. The presence I felt over and over again, like every time he looked at me, I just felt like just a Holy Spirit. I feel like that's what I feel like it was. Just burst inside of me, bro. Like, and it felt like it was coming from him directly to me. It was crazy, bro. I was like, oh my God. Like, I was honestly like holding back tears at that moment, bro. And there were other testimonies as well that invoked that same feeling. It was powerful, bro. Like, I was like, all right, yo, that was a placebo. It was a placebo. I was like, man, yo. Because I came into this, like, believing God, but not fully. You know, I was like, all right, I'm going to give him a chance. I will go see if I can find an effect. I told God I actually prayed about it before. I was like, help me love you, God. Help me see, like, if you're real. Because I heavily doubted. But, man, it was back to back. I was like, all right, back to back is crazy. Third time, fourth time. Then the other testimonies, I was feeling it too. I was like, yo, this is crazy. And then it was after that, like, they were just like, bro, it was a crazy experience. I think I have a video. I'll show if I can. But they were preaching, doing testimonies and stuff, and the presence of God in the room was insane, bro. Like, I really didn't even believe at all. Like, I believed, but not fully going into this. And man, bro, it was insane. Like, people were literally in the back breaking down, crying. People was on their knees. dude was clapping like someone was like on the wall, bro. It was insane, bro. Like the presence of God in that room was like on fire, bro. I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy, bro. Like I can't even describe what was going on. I'm telling you, it was supernatural, bro. It was insane. I can't even describe it. But it was this overwhelming presence, bro, in that room. Like they didn't even preach or anything, bro. It was like people just breaking down like for like 5 minutes straight, bro. It was insane. It was insane. I was like, oh, nah. Like this is wild, bro. So at that time, I'm like, all right, obviously God is real. Cause like, what else could it be? But I was also like, okay. Like, how do I prove it though? How do I prove it? Like, I feel this, but like, how do I know? So we do the activities. I went swimming, a water slide. I was in the lake. It was a fun day. I came back at night, and they were like, they were talking about like, people without fathers come up, and I grew up without my dad because of he had some mental issues going on. But they were like, they were talking about forgiveness, but I already forgave my dad a while ago. So I was like, this doesn't apply to me, man. Like, I don't know, man. So I was just going through it, but man, Prophet OJ, bro, he was there, bro. Like, when I tell you, it was crazy, bro. Like, it was supernatural. Like, they were literally reading people like a book, bro, like a book. That we're just lined up. He was like, this is happening. I'll see if I can get video, but he was like, it was supernatural, bro. It's hard to even explain what was going on, but like he was like, you have all this hate for your father, and it was dude next to me, bro. No, someone got up from the. It was crazy. It was supernatural, bro. This guy got up from the chair. He was in the audience. It was like 3 prophets there, I guess. I didn't know what a prophet was coming in, but I guess they're like, I don't know. I still really don't know, to be honest, but they like see in spiritual. I something like that. But this prophet, bro, he got up. He was in the line. Bro, he was just like, he was in tears, bro. He was like, God, he was like, he has something in store for you, bro. I was like, yo, what's going on? And then he literally like said, you hate your dad for this reason. Because he abandoned you here, or he did this. He was like, he could have showed up to your basketball game some. He's like, yo, take your hood off, bro. Take your hood off. Bro, he took his hood off. It was like a tear just coming down, bro. I was like, yo, how do you do that, bro? How do you do that? I was like, yo, he literally saw this dude. And then Prophet OJ, he came up, he was doing it too. It was back to back. It's like reading people like a book, like had people breaking down, bro. Like he never met some of these people, or knew about them. And he was just telling them, like about their life. Like how, like, I was like, yo, how did he know that? How did he know that? I was like, I'm straight with my dad, so maybe like he'll get to me and he'll be like, I was like, maybe like it'll be capped. Like I'm really about to see for real now. And he was just going around, and then he went to this other guy. He was like he read him like a book. He was like, you had tried to commit suicide in the past. You're depressed. And this older guy too, like he was like reading everybody like a book back to back. Yo, he got to me, man. Oh my gosh. I was like, all right, bro, let's see, man. Let's see. Man, when I tell you, I've talked to this dude once on the phone. He was telling me stuff I've told nobody. I didn't tell anybody how scared I was of people. I was hiding away my true self. Even he came to me. Like, I didn't tell anybody, because girls would talk to me, and I was just entertaining it, bro, just because, there was a lot of stuff he said. I can't even recall all of it. But, bro, I haven't told anybody this stuff. And he was, like, reading me like a book, bro. He was like, telling me about my past, what I was hiding from, how I was hiding from people, entertaining women just cause, and I didn't tell anybody those two things. So I was like, oh my gosh, bro. I actually broke down a bit. Yeah, it was crazy, bro. I was like, yo, how does he know? How does he know? But there's only one answer for how he could know, and that's God. That's God. That's truly the Spirit of God talking through OJ, because like it was so supernatural, bro. Like the presence was insane too there, but when I tell you, he was telling me stuff he was telling me stuff that I told nobody, not a soul on earth. And he was just laying it out there. I was like, yo, he was like, God, like, needs you to stop hiding. And when he said that, I was like, yo, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know? Yeah. And he was just going deep, bro. And I was honestly in tears, bro. It was an amazing moment. But man, after that, like, I don't know. It was like a burden that's lifted off of me, bro. Like I feel light. I don't know. Like I used to hear this type of stuff. I'm like, that's bullshit, bro. What is that? But when I tell you, bro, like God is real. God is loving, bro. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, and then the presence was insane there too. He was really, and it wasn't just me. He did it with like 10 people, bro. Like half of them had crazy reactions too, broke down in tears. Like it was insane, bro. It was insane. And yeah, bro. Yeah, it was honestly like, it was an insane experience. Like that's all I can put it. It was supernatural, bro. Like it can only be credited to God himself. So now I have full faith, not questioning anymore. Cause I'm like, how could he have known that? How could he have known that? And he couldn't have unless someone else was watching me throughout that time, observing me, waiting for me to come build a relationship with him. And I was God. And God spoke through Prophet OJ that night, and it really connected with me, man. So, yeah. And then the last day, it was honestly the last day we just ate breakfast, had a like, I'm not gonna lie, I was lost during this guy's talk, but it wasn't bad. And then I got some interviews in. I'll either put them before or after this part. And then, yeah, that was the experience, bro. So now moving forward, we're a fully man of faith now, bro. Like I'm just I feel changed, bro. I feel changed. Like I don't feel any of my past sins weighed on me anymore. I feel just joy, love. Like I just feel full, bro. I feel full. Shout out Gio, Marzay, all the people that was there, bro. They met some amazing people as well. And yeah, it's truly amazing. So yeah, from now on, we're gonna be fully set on God. We're gonna try to follow this plan is. Honestly, I don't know much. So we're just gonna be learning from here on out. Still gonna be developing, going for the business, but just wanted to share that, the story, bro, leading up to that. And then, because it was insane, bro. It was insane. So I just wanted to put that out there. Let y'all know, bro. Let y'all know that God is real, bro. I know to me it sounded like weird voodoo. Not voodoo. I don't know, like weird, bro. Like these people got something loose in their head, bro. Like, but it's true, bro. It's true. God is real. He loves you. Wants to build a relationship with you. Like, even if you think about it, I'm not even gonna go to that, but yeah, bro, that's what I came out with this experience. I want to change for the better for God. And yeah, bro, yeah. Moving forward, we're just gonna be getting in the word. Actually, I forgot his name. It's Marzay, brother, who I was talking about, who gave the testimony. He gave me this template to follow. That I can like just learn more. So I'm gonna just be going through that. Keep going along my self-development journey. And yeah, bro, yeah. We'll update y'all. Y'all gonna see the 0 to 10K series still. But yeah, man. Yeah, I guess that's it. That's it for the video of the retreat, the experience over the weekend. Oh yeah, and also sorry, I was gonna post while I was there, but the Wi-Fi there is trash, bro. So does the data. So I could barely even text my friends. So yeah, so sorry about that, but yeah, I guess that's the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, man. I don't know. Like, subscribe, comment. I know that's probably annoying to you, but yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. So without further ado, stay blessed, stay motivated, stay hungry, stay driven, stay passionate, stay all of that, bro. Stay up. And you know what I'm saying? I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.